Hey there, friends and enemies, Joker here again, and we got a brand new trailer for Honkai Star Rail at the Summer Game Fest, and I am excited to check it out with you guys. However, I am a little bit let down, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit, but also talk about some reasons why 1.1 has been a bit of a disappointment. I'm going to get into all of that, but let's check out the trailer first, because it does look like it's going to be very, very good.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Fair enough.
Back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
I like the characters in this game a lot. Hoyoverse does a great job with them.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Yeah, her design is actually crazy. It's wild that she's a 4-star. Because I kind of want to add her to my squad for sure.
Tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed
Same with this guy. Like, I want him on my team.
Strike first. Need a hand?
That giant robot arm is just fire.
Let's see some sparks fly.
Yeah, design is A+ on him.
Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
I like Silverwolf a lot. Codename PlayStation 5, okay.
Time for a buzz.
I like Silverwolf quite a bit. She is
Fastest speed,
pretty interesting for sure. Q4, oh, for play. Okay, so this is part of what I was going to talk about, right? So with this kind of being pushed out to Q4 and the fall of 2023, or sorry, the winter of 2023 on PlayStation, I feel like it misses a window to generate on the hype. It's the same thing. So version 1.1 dropped this week, and I was slightly underwhelmed because we only got the first event and nothing else. No new story, no new locations, nothing like that. We're also missing out on the PlayStation version, not available. We also don't really have any new fun stuff to dive into, new gameplay mechanics or anything like that that's really going to keep people invested in playing the game. And so I logged in, I played the first event coming to this patch, and then I just didn't. It's all daily stuff from there. There was nothing else to keep me hooked, and it felt weird as a Genshin Impact player for a long time to not really have the desire to jump back in and dive in fully and be like hooked on the game like I was on that one for so long. And maybe it's because everyone's still getting up to speed with the original story from 1.0 and getting their level up and Trailblazer rank and all this stuff. But it feels like a lot of that is stunted already because your Trailblazer rank can only proceeded. You can only move forward every little bit each and every day unless you're wailing on the game, and I don't want to do that. I started a free-to-play account to have a bit of an additional challenge. And unfortunately, that means that when I log in now, there's just not a whole lot to do on a day-to-day thing. I can do my kind of daily activities, and that's about it. I look forward to the different characters. I want to pull on Kafka and some of these other options, but it just felt a little underwhelming with how long I have to wait for the story to continue, for or for the new locations to be available for me to explore. All of that felt so much more massive in Genshin Impact, and comparatively games may feel a little bit disappointing, but this feels like it's going to be more of like a just a fun little side game that I play from time to time, but that's not going to have me as invested in the story and the characters. Even though I enjoy the story more than I did Genshin Impact, it's just I'm not going to be as invested because I don't have the desire to play constantly. I also am just a little bit kind of stagnant on where I'm at, which is weird because it's only version 1.1, and that's again kind of a weird feeling for me personally, especially with you can just set a team up auto battle for most of the things that you're doing and go about playing other things and doing other activities, playing other games. So I don't know. I'd be interested to hear the community's thoughts, what everyone is thinking about where Honkai Star Rail is at this point, and also will people still be invested in the game when it finally does drop on PlayStation in Q4, which is such a long way away that I feel like they're missing on the opportunity to get people excited about this game. I know it takes a while to port games. I'm not blaming the developers for that. It just feels like if they didn't have a lot of content ready for 1.1, then maybe they should have delayed the launch of this game a bit in order to have that new content ready before fully launching this. That's just a personal opinion on this because it does feel like there's a trickle effect happening with this game that's not going to allow it to reach the heights that we've seen other gotcha games or Hoyoverse games reach in the past. We also have another game like this, Tower of Fantasy, dropping on PlayStation. So for folks who are on PlayStation, they might have that one drop first and be more invested in that before Honkai comes out, and then they don't have a reason to juggle both games because that other one came first. We'll see on that. I'm still interested in both. I'm still going to be playing both. I'm playing Honkai on my PC right now, so I'm able to do that. But I know there's a lot of people who are unable to. Anyway, those are rambling thoughts. I know I kind of went on a tangent there, but I'd love to hear from you guys. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more Honkai Star Rail content from me going forward. I still do enjoy the game. I'm still going to be covering it, but I want to be as invested as always in Genshin Impact, and that's just not happening as of yet. Anyway, my name is Jopa. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.